Hello there, Gemini. Welcome to DragonTaleTarot. My name is Ariel, and this is your full moon reading for the full moon in Libra 2020. I hope you guys have been doing really well, staying safe and healthy, and just being good to yourself and each other. This has been a tough week, guys. I have been feeling a lot of emotions coming through. It has not been easy, so just sending a whole lot of love out there to you. I really appreciate you guys being so steadfast and hanging in there with all of it, and just great to see you back at the channel. If this is your first time here, then thank you so much for coming by, and a big welcome to you, as well as my new and returning subscribers. And if you have not yet done so, please do reach out, hit that subscribe button, and join the Dragon family. Also, give it that dragon claw up by clicking the like button, and let me know that you enjoy this content. If you're interested in a personal reading with me, or you want any information about the card decks I use, or would like to make a donation to the channel, all of that information is always down there in the description box. This will mostly resonate, guys, with Gemini Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising signs, and all Gemini cross watchers are welcome to join us as well. So let's jump right into this. This Libra full moon to me is very positive for you right now. Gemini, you're having some beautiful energy coming your way, honestly, right now. Venus has just gone into your sign. It's going to be there a very long time. And as soon as I get time, it's been a super busy week, but as soon as I have the time, I am definitely going to be doing love readings with Venus and Gemini, because that's going to be with us a while, because Venus is going to go retrograde in that sign. So we will be with the energy of Venus in your sign for quite some time, until the beginning of August, actually. So Geminis, the love light is shining on you absolutely with Venus in your sign right now. As we speak, it is in harmony with Mars in Aquarius. So to me, that's giving you guys a really nice boost of energy and charisma, absolutely. And it's all in alignment with this full moon in Libra that we have upon us right now. The Libra full moon is all about relationships. It's all about love. It's all about, partnerships, whether they're romantic, friendships, family dynamics, co-workers, anything that is, a one-on-one relationship, because Libra is those scales. It's all about balance, harmony, equality, fairness. If something hasn't been fair to you for a while, you can absolutely be assured that a Libra full moon is usually going to bring those issues to the surface. So I'm going to be doing a past, present, future spread. I've already blessed these cards and prayed over them for you before I started the reading. So let's go ahead and see what comes through first from the Moonology deck for you guys. All right. Ooh. Beautiful stuff coming through here, Gemini. So you're very close to achieving your goal. This is your immediate past. The full moon cycles kind of go 30 days to 30 days. So I would say this is the last 30-day cycle. And in spite of all of the stress, all of the anxiety that's going on in the world right now, you actually are close to achieving some personal goals, or something that's, been going on that you've really just wanted to get done for a while. There's some pages turning. There's some things moving forward for you. So on top of these, I'm going to pull from the Queen of the Moon deck. We're going to go ahead and lay those on top of there, so we get a fuller, more in-depth reading on these lunar cycles here. Very nice. Okay, so on top of that gibbous moon for achieving your goals, there's the waning crescent, the keyword of resistance, guys. So yes, there might be some of you that are saying, oh, I've kept putting it off, I keep procrastinating. That's definitely some of you are saying, it's like there's that feeling of resistance, or you feel like you're getting that resistance from somewhere out in the world, where you're saying, yes, I'm so close, I can feel it, and then something keeps coming up as a little bit of a roadblock or a hurdle. Something I've been hearing a lot from, a lot of my friends and clients is that it's like, I was ready to do this, XYZ, whatever it is, fill in the blank, and then this whole virus thing happened and I had to stop. I had to, readjust. So, this is part of, our growth. It's part of our evolution as a mass consciousness. So it's not personal. It's something all of us are working through right now, Gemini. So if you are feeling resistance because you're so close to some of those goals that you've been after, it's like, this is just saying, be a little bit patient and don't resist. Like sometimes we make it even harder on ourselves by if we have to wait, we're just even more stressed, right? And therefore it feels like it takes even longer. So try to go with the flow as this energy comes in is what I'm feeling. Right here in the present energy, as we sit in this Libra full moon, you are bringing in the Capricorn energy, the full moon Capricorn energy, the end of a tough cycle approaching. So to me, yes, it's almost like the closer you get to the finish line, Gemini, the harder it feels like it gets, because it's just that sort of momentum where it's like, come on, come on, come on, I want to get there so bad. But to me, having that Capricorn energy coming up for you right now also tells me that you've been doing a lot of hard work. You've been putting in a lot of effort. It's like this tough cycle is coming to an end, but it's not because you've been lazy. You've really been doing the work. You've been making the effort. And the beautiful thing on top of this is the Peace card. So to me, you're right around the corner here as we sit in this Libra energy. And the Libra, that's a key word of Libra for sure, is peace, because Libras are diplomatic. They do crave peace. They really, it's like they know how to fight, but they'd rather find the diplomatic approach, the friendly approach, the approach where, there's not a winner and a loser, but there's both. There's a win-win outcome where both people get, something that they want and need. So to me, Gemini, this is a reminder to meditate. This is a very meditative card on here. It's a waning energy, so it's definitely, this is the culmination, and then this is the release. It's like as we come into this next cycle, as we go into this next 30 days from this full moon, there's just so much energy coming up around us, and, you're definitely feeling it, but I believe that you are going to cross a hurdle, whether it is physically, emotionally, mentally. There's a challenge that you have definitely crossed. There's a test that you have passed, and you will have that sense of peace. Even if it doesn't make sense, that you're like, why am I feeling peaceful? Everything's going crazy. But you will feel that peace around you. So going into the immediate future, look at this. Full moon in Pisces, balancing spirituality and practicality. And, Gemini, you do have that ability because you are practical, logical, you're a thinking and communicating sign. But for many of you, a lot of my Gemini friends, you have that very spiritual side. And to me, this, again, this is about balance. So going out 30 days from this Libra full moon, you have greater balance coming in, a greater peace in your soul, because Pisces is a sign of peace as well. And on top of that, we have the waxing crescent of realization. So to me, this is saying, look at that. She's about to go through that major door shaped like a keyhole, right? So it's like that, that lock is fitting that key. You are the key that goes through the keyhole to unlock your future and realize and manifest those goals and dreams. This is a beautiful reading so far, Gemini. So let's get into the tarot. Let's get you some advice and more messages about all of this. Oh, Gemini. Oh, it has not been easy for you guys. Okay, so in the past, immediate past 30 days, 10 of Swords. This has not been the easiest cycle for you guys. There's been a lot of worry, lots of fears, lots of sleepless nights, a lot of mental, just the mind won't turn off. But, that 10 is always to me about, a completion of a cycle. But in a way, it's like it's not completely done, because this 9 of Swords comes up into the present energy. I'm so glad that that peace card is there, because this, to me, combined with that is like really saying, it's like there's some big stuff. There's some dark night of the soul stuff going on for a lot of my Geminis, where it's like you're really coming face to face with the shadow side, not just of yourself, but maybe of others, things that are going on in the world. And I know for a lot of my intuitive Geminis out there, you're really feeling the worries and the pain and the frustrations of not just yourself, but also the mass collective. And then going into the immediate future, we do have that Five of Wands. So there's some fiery tussle energy and more action. Could be some conflict, but it's definitely movement. So let's get some clarifiers on top of these. I'm using the regular Rider-Waite for the initial, and I'm using the Tarot Lux, the Grand Lux, for the clarifier. All right, Spirit, past, present, future for the full moon for Gemini, please. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, that does get nicer, though. Look at this. So, Ten of Swords. And a lot of it, oh, Gemini, you have been feeling a lot of people's feelings. You have been pulling in on a lot of their emotions. For some of you, though, this is also just your own feeling of emotional confusion. There's been a lot of options, a lot of different doors that you feel like you can take. And that's been very tough. There's been a lot of indecision. There's been a lot of feelings like you're not really sure which way to go. You don't want to get stabbed in the back again. You don't want to get let down again because you've already come through a lot of difficult times. But this Queen of Swords is coming out in the present here on top of that Nine of Swords. And she is very clear. She's a good decision maker. Definitely your own energy. She's a very air sign. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. So this is you standing very strong in your power. And to me, that Queen of Swords, it's like it balances the feminine intuition with the clear-headed decision making, good communicator, good at making those forward decisions and saying, you know what, I'm going to be able to balance my emotion with my thoughts and make the best choice. And I see you really coming out of a lot of that, heavier worry, heavier pain, heavier fears, going into the future. On top of that Five of Wands, we have the Hierophant there, Gemini. This is very Taurus energy, very solid, stable, grounded, all about spiritual knowledge and wisdom. So if you've been, kind of tussling within yourself about, what your true path is, what it is that you really want to commit to, you are going to figure that out in this next 30-day full moon cycle going into, the time of Taurus. Hierophant is Taurus card. So to me, as we go in closer to May, this gets even stronger. You get even more assured. And you're ready to cut a lot of drama out. That's the feeling I have, because it's like that Five of Wands is just like people nitpicking with each other and, harassing you or bothering you. And that Hierophant comes in and it's just like, stop it, kids. Let's calm down. Let's commit to what we really want to do. Let's not fight amongst ourselves. Let's get serious about, doing some good for each other and in the world. So that is an awesome outcome there. So let's pull a affirmation card. This is the Eloquii deck. That means she who. And it's all about, it's got different goddess energies. So want to see which one sums you up for this full moon in Libra. Ooh, she who sees. That is so feisty feeling. I love it. It almost feels Leo-like, almost feels like a lion kind of energy. The goddess Makita. Observe, perceive, and scrutinize. So Gemini, this is reminding you that through this full moon cycle in Libra and going into the next 30 days, it's important to use your clear vision. See, perceive, watch, observe, see what's going on. Maybe not always saying what you're thinking. This is a little bit like hang out and watch what's going on and see how people interact with each other before you speak up or make a move, because this is saying there's power in observation for you right now. Very, very nice. So Gemini, I hope you have an absolutely beautiful full moon, and I will be seeing you guys very soon. Take care.